Hello Graham, it's Andre here. We're pleased to say that we have the LIGN Light development up and running now, and just to save you the traveling down, we decided to do this video to demonstrate the LIGN Light platform to you. If you look over here while I explain the setup, we have the tank here which is charged to 200 bars. We've connected the sensor to the outlet. That's feeding information into our development board, which we showed you the last time you were here. If you notice, this is your old board, the old design close to it, just for a size comparison. The development board is powered by a power supply which is simulating the battery, which is now at 4 volts. That's also feeding information to our development indicator PCB, which has three LEDs on board, and that's also feeding information from the LIGN Light development board into the PCs. And here we've created the LIGN Light monitor software, which I'll hand over to Scott so he can finish explaining to you how this thing operates. If you bear with me, I'll just hold the pressure gauge in place as well for the demonstration. Thanks. Hello, Scotty.
Hello there, Graham. Right, yeah, so we've developed a monitoring software to go with our development platform that will give us an insight into how well the device is actually reading like the pressure levels on the tank. And so as you can see here, we have a pressure gauge, and this should match the gauge attached to the tank. We've also got two LEDs here, a warning LED and a termination LED, and these will represent and behave in the same way as the LEDs on the final device. We also have here a battery monitor. This will represent the battery level. As you can see at the moment, it's showing 4 volts, which is also shown on the power supply. And this will also blink when the battery reaches a lower threshold. And as you see now, both gauges are reading just slightly under 200 bar. It's approximately 190. And I can start releasing pressure from the tank now, and you should see a reaction on both gauges. You may also notice there's a graph here. This is just plotting the pressure levels over time. As I continue to drop, as you can see, we're starting to approach our upper threshold. This is done by the rule of thirds, and this is set at 133 bar at the moment. And once we've dipped below that threshold, we should start to see some reaction on the LEDs. As you can see, we've now got a blinking green warning LED, and this is also shown on the development platform. As I keep going, we can start to approach our next threshold, which is 1/3. This is set to 66 bar at the moment. As we keep going, we've now got our termination warning. It's a slightly faster blinking amber LED, and that will continue until I take the tank right down to 0. I can also show you a slightly more accurate representation of that as we start to ramp the pressure back up in the tank. As we're able to do that slightly slower, you can see the reactions more clearly from the device. So as you can see now, we've just risen above our 1/3 of a tank, and it's switched back over to the preliminary warning, and we can keep going. As we rise above our next threshold, all of the warnings are off. I can also demonstrate to you the battery monitor as well. Here we have our adjustable power supply. I can start dropping the voltage. If I go down to 3.8 for example, you can see the battery meter starts to represent that. I can drop it further. So we're just below 3.6 volts, which is that is clearly representing at the moment. Now the battery low threshold is 3.5 volts, so now we should see it blinking as we've just hit 3.5. So there's our demonstration of our development platform for you.